Thank you for choosing Zip Inventory. The first step in setting up your account is to add your suppliers and supplier items. First, let's add a supplier. Click Add in the upper right-hand corner. When you set up a supplier, you're required to enter a supplier ID and a supplier name. If you have any additional information for your supplier, you can enter it now. Click Save. Now that you have completed putting in your supplier's information, let's set up some supplier items for your supplier. Select the supplier and click on the Supplier Items tab. Then, Add New in the upper right-hand corner. Select whether the item is measured by weight, volume, or individual units. I will be setting up potatoes. Since our supplier offers potatoes in 40-pound cases, I will select the weight measurement. Now, I can enter the supplier item name and the SKU number. For both of these fields, I want to be sure that the item name and the SKU number match the name and SKU number that the supplier uses for the item. Now select the Measurement tab. Here, you can enter the measurements and price for the item. For the Enable Pack toggle, you will leave this on Yes unless the item you order comes in a single pack. For our example, our supplier offers potatoes in 4 packs per case. Each pack weighs 10 pounds, and the price per case is $30. Click Save. Ingredient categories. To add a new ingredient category, click Add in the upper right-hand corner. Enter the name of the ingredient category. Some examples include produce, meats, dairy, and cutlery. Then enter the general ledger number that corresponds with your accounting system. You are then able to set a color for this category, as well as a major category like food, beverage, liquor, or non-food. Storage locations. For adding storage locations, click Add in the upper right-hand corner. Type in the names of the storage locations in your store. Once you have added a few locations, you are able to arrange them to reflect the physical layout of your store. Now we can add some ingredients. First, add the ingredient ID, ingredient name, and the ingredient category. For ingredients that are measured in weight, you could set the reporting unit to ounces or pounds, depending on how you want to measure the ingredient while taking inventory. Next, assign the storage locations where this ingredient will be stored. There is no limit on the number of storage locations that an ingredient can be assigned to. Set the count frequency to how often you want to count this ingredient in your category. If an ingredient is counted daily, it will also be counted in the weekly and monthly counts. You can also select whether you want to count this item in the reporting unit or the base unit when taking inventory. Once you've set up those ingredients in your inventory, it's time to link them to the supplier items. Click on the Supplier Items tab, and then click Add New. Select the supplier that sells you this item, and enter the SKU number. From there, you can select an existing supplier item or add a new one. It's that simple. Prep items are those items that are not sold alone on the menu, but are also not individual ingredients. An example of a prep item is pasta sauce. Customers won't order pasta sauce by itself, but they will order a dish that has pasta sauce. First, enter in a prep ID, prep name, and batch name. The batch name is what you will label or measure your prep item in. For the pasta sauce example, the batch name may be pot, because you make pots of pasta sauce. Prep items can be set to be counted in inventory. If they will be counted, you must also select the storage location where the prep item will be stored. Click Save. Once you save the prep item, you can now set up a recipe for the prep item. Click on the Recipe tab. Here, you are able to search and add the ingredients used in your prep item. Prep item recipes can contain ingredients and also other prep items. Then if you click Recipe Instruction, you can add instructions for the recipe and even link a video. The Used In Recipes and Ingredient Usage tabs give you some more information on how this item is being used in your restaurant. Click Save and you are done creating the prep item. Menu categories. Menu categories are the different sections of your menu. Some examples could be salads, sides, pasta, breakfast, lunch, etc. Click Add in the upper right-hand corner. You can then enter a minor category and a major category. Examples might be waffles as a minor category and breakfast as a major category. This is all you need to do to set up menu categories. Menu items. Menu items are the items that are listed on your menu. An example of a menu item is breakfast burrito. Menu items are not counted in inventory. To set up the menu item, enter the POS ID from your POS system, the name of the menu item, and select the category that the menu item will be in. Menu items can only be assigned to a single category. Finally, enter the price that you charge your customers for this item and click Save. Once you save the menu item, you can now set up the recipe for the menu item. Click on the Recipe tab. Here, you're able to search and add the ingredients that are used in this menu item and specify the amount used of each. You are also able to add prep items and menu items to the recipe. Then, if you click Recipe Instruction, you can add instructions for the recipe and even link a video. The Used In Recipes and Ingredient Usage tabs are for your reference on the menu items usage in your restaurant. Click Save and you're done creating the prep item. Recipe Explosion. Once everything is good to go with your recipes and you've made all the necessary changes to your recipes, click on Run Recipe Explosion. This updates all the recipes and ingredient information across the application. Congratulations! You are done with the onboarding process and you are now ready to take control of your inventory. #StockUp. Welcome home.